Have you ever wondered how our body functions at a cellular level? At the heart of this cellular dance, we find genes, the basic units of inheritance. These little marvels of nature contain the genetic information that determines our specific traits. But they do more than just decide whether we have blue eyes or brown. Genes also contain the instructions for producing proteins, the workhorses of the cell. Proteins perform a variety of functions that keep our cells alive, functioning and contributing to the structure, function, and regulation of our biological processes. Now, these proteins don't just appear out of nowhere. They are the result of a process called gene expression. When a cell needs a specific protein, it activates the corresponding gene. This activation leads to the creation of something called messenger RNA or mRNA, which acts as a template for building the proteins. So, gene expression is the process that ensures specific proteins are created at the right time and in the right quantities. Now, how does gene expression actually happen? Well, it all starts when a cell identifies the need for a specific protein. This need triggers the activation of the corresponding gene. Picture this as a grand library, where each book represents a gene. When the librarian, our cell, needs a particular book, it is pulled off the shelf and opened up for reading. This action of opening the book is what we call transcription. In this process, an mRNA copy of the gene is produced. The mRNA acts like a photocopy of the pages of our book, carrying the necessary information to create our protein. It's a bit like taking a snapshot of a recipe within a cookbook and carrying it to the kitchen where the actual cooking will take place. Next comes translation, where the mRNA sequence is read in triplets. Each triplet, known as a codon, corresponds to a specific amino acid. It's like reading the instructions from our recipe step by step, with each step leading us to add a specific ingredient. These ingredients, our amino acids, are then assembled in the correct order to create our desired dish, or in this case, our protein. Now, the fascinating part is that the precise sequence of amino acids determines the structure and function of the protein. Just like how the taste and texture of our dish would change if we altered the order of the ingredients or their quantities, changing the sequence of amino acids would result in a different protein with potentially different functions. But it's not just about creating the protein. It's about creating the right protein at the right time and in the right quantities. This ensures that our cells function optimally, just like a well-cooked dish that hits all the right notes. So, through gene expression, our cells can produce the specific proteins they need when they need them. Let's summarize what we've learned about gene expression. Genes, the blueprints of life, carry the instructions for the production of proteins, the workhorses of the cell. The process by which these instructions are put into action is what we call gene expression. This process is activated when a cell requires a specific protein. It starts with transcription, the creation of an mRNA copy of the gene. This mRNA then serves as a template for the next stage, translation, where the mRNA sequence is read in triplets and the corresponding amino acids are assembled to form a specific protein. The beauty of gene expression lies in its precision. It ensures that specific proteins are created exactly when needed and in just the right quantities. This intricate dance of molecular biology is vital for the cell's survival and function. And that's the story of how our cells use gene expression to function at a cellular level.